Hello, my name is Brianna Latondre Helms, and I'm an architectural designer with Hill Studio. I will be presenting our housing concept plans for the Blue Ridge Independent Living Center. We are aiming for this to be a residential gateway along Campbell Avenue heading towards downtown, which is at the top end of this plan here. We've also aimed for 25% of accessible housing units within this plan, and we've actually achieved much more. We've achieved 75% accessible housing units. And we have proposed 8 units across these 4 buildings here, 6 of which are ADA accessible. And all 4 of these buildings fit within the existing historic character of this historic district. The first building I will walk you all through is 1002 Campbell Avenue. And this is located at the southwest corner of 10th Street and Campbell Avenue, circled here in blue. And this will be a 2-story residence with an ADA apartment building on the ground floor and a non-accessible unit on the 2nd floor. And this house is set back in line with the adjacent properties. You can see here along the front and then along the side here. And this allows for a large, gracious front lawn with a gently curving pathway here through the yard that leads to a wide front porch along the front. Then there's also parking at the rear of the property. 2 spaces, an ADA accessible parking space here for the ground floor unit, and a non-accessible space to the back of the yard. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the floor plan for apartment A, which is the first floor unit and is fully ADA accessible. It is a 1,125 square foot unit with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. You enter in at the rear of the building where the parking is along the back, up the ramp onto this large side porch, which overlooks the West End Park across 10th Street here. And you enter into this open concept living and kitchen with a large central island and windows looking at the back as well as the side yard. And then as you move down the hall, you have your first bedroom, the full bathroom across the hall, and a side-by-side washer dryer closet here. At the end of the hallway, you have your primary bedroom with an ensuite bath and 2 side-by-side closets. Now at the front of this plan, you'll see the entrance for apartment B, which is the 2nd story unit. It is 1,285 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And you enter here at the center of the front porch, which is facing Campbell Avenue, and you come up the stairs and you enter in at also an open concept living area with a nice little reading nook tucked into the stairs here. You have a larger dining room and an L-shaped kitchen here with a large central island and a pantry along the wall. You have a stackable washer dryer unit here with linen closet. And then down the hallway, you have a full bath, bedroom number 2, and then your primary bedroom here, which is also an ensuite. It has a full bath with shower and a large closet. The next building I'll be walking you all through is located at the corner of 10th Street and Patterson Avenue. It will be a new 2-story residence, also in line with the historic character of the neighboring buildings, and it will have 2 fully ADA accessible apartment buildings, 1 on each floor. There will be new parking along 10th Street here, on-street parking, as well as off-street parking at the rear of the building off the alleyway. And this alleyway will bring you up to the residential elevator located at the back of the apartment building, and that can bring you to both floors. And this property also has 3 large trees existing on the building site, and this building design is proposed to keep those trees, so keeping the building out of the root system as much as possible. On the left-hand side of this slide, you will see the floor plan for apartment C, which is an ADA accessible unit on the first floor of this building. It is 1,300 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. There are 2 entrances to this apartment. One is along the front here, which has a ADA accessible pathway coming off of Patterson Avenue, bringing you up onto the front porch, and you enter into this large entryway at the front of the building. And at the back of the building, you have another entrance. Because of the way it slopes, we needed an elevator to get you up to this level. So you have an elevator lobby at the bottom corner of this plan, bringing you into this residential elevator, which brings you up to that main floor level. It opens onto a living room and kitchen, which is open concept again, with a kitchen island with seating for 2. And as you go back towards the front of the building down the hall, you have a bedroom on the right side and a full bath along the left. And all the way at the front of this plan, you have a larger primary bedroom with a double closets and a little seating nook. And you have a washer dryer closet along this entryway at the front. At this plan, you will also see the entrance for apartment D, which is another fully ADA accessible unit, 1,450 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. There are also 2 entrances to this apartment. You have a stairway along the back, which brings you into a little lobby on this main level with closet here, and it brings you up the stairs all the way to the second level here and opens up into this kitchen with a dining area. The other entrance is again that elevator lobby coming from that ground floor level, bringing you up the residential elevator to this second story and opens up onto the living room here. At the end, at the hallway, you'll see again a bedroom on the right side and a full bathroom on the left side. But as you go down to the end, you see a primary bedroom here with double closets and a seating nook, but it has an ensuite fully ADA accessible bathroom on the left side here with windows overlooking the front porch on Patterson Avenue. The last 2 buildings I'll be walking you all through are located at the northeast corner of 10th Street and Campbell Avenue. And they will be 2 new mixed-use apartment buildings that still reflect the character of the neighboring historic homes. These 2 buildings will both have wraparound front porches, as you can see here, and a long connected breezeway across the front and a shared patio between them, and that will overlook West End Park across the street. The building here will have 700 square feet of health-related office at the front. It could be a dentist's office, a general practitioner's office, that sort of thing. And then the building on the corner lot will have 650 square feet of cafe space with a large kitchen along the back. This building will also have an elevator to get you from the rear alleyway down to the kitchen for loading zone access, as well as up to the upper 2 stories for ADA access to the apartment buildings. This property will also have a large plaza at the front with new trees along Campbell Avenue and rear parking along the alleyway for the apartments. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see the ground floor plan for the commercial property at the corner lot. It has a cafe at the front of the building and a kitchen at the back. When you enter in off this shared breezeway here at the south end of the property, and as you move through the building, you have 2 restrooms and elevator access here. In this kitchen on the left-hand side, it gets buried partially underground as you move through the building, and that allows for apartment E above it to have ADA access off the alleyway at the rear end of the property. And this apartment is 675 square feet with 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. You enter here at the center of the building onto an open concept kitchen, living, and dining area with an entryway closet at the side. And at the center of this building, you have a large bedroom with a closet here and a ensuite bathroom with a washer dryer. To the right of the screen, you'll see apartment F, which is also ADA accessible. It is 900 square feet with 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. You enter again at the rear end of the building with ADA access off the alleyway, and you come into an open concept living and dining area with a kitchen and a small pantry here. Then as you move through this hallway, you have a linen closet and a full bathroom at the center of the apartment. And you have your primary bedroom with double closets and a washer and dryer. At the center of the screen, you'll see the second floor plan for the corner lot, which is apartment G. It is ADA accessible with 1,350 square feet, 2 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms. This apartment has 2 main entrances. The first is a stairway along the rear alley that brings you up to a balcony. You enter in here at the open concept kitchen dining area. There's also an elevator, as I previously mentioned, that brings you up from the alleyway and opens onto this dining area here as well. And as you move through the apartment, you have a nice large living area with a washer dryer and a full bathroom. As you move down the hall, you get to both bedrooms. The first one here is a smaller bedroom with a large closet and a window overlooking the courtyard area. And the second bedroom is the primary bedroom with a walk-in closet and a full bathroom. To the right of the screen, you'll see the floor plan for apartment H, which is 1,600 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. You also enter this apartment from a stairway that comes up off the rear alleyway onto a balcony, and you enter into a nice large living room and an eat-in kitchen area with an island that has seating for 2 and a small pantry. As you move down the hall, you have a half bathroom. You keep going, it brings you to the bedroom area of the house. There are 2 bedrooms on the eastern side of this lot that share a full bath between them and a washer dryer across the hall. At the end of the hall, you come to the primary bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and a walk-in closet.